So the first thing you need to do is to get out of this box that you're trapped in. The easiest way to do it is to of course wait, but we don't have time to wait. It takes time, and we are trying to do it fast. So the fastest way to do it would be to use this command to spawn an airboat. And I know what you're thinking, that's cheating. Well, not really, because you don't actually need to activate cheats for this command to work. And oh, you actually need to put this at a very specific location, in a very specific angle, so that you can... God fucking damn it. So that you can like glitch through it somehow to get inside it and then come out on the other side. This is probably not enough to oh my god, it actually worked. What? I can't believe this actually worked! So normally you need this cube for this puzzle, but that's actually not true. You don't need this cube at all. All that you need to do is to stand here on this button. What you can do is just put a portal here and then on this wall here and just walk through this without the cube at all. It's not required. And it's actually faster to do it this way. Now the elevators are gonna be a struggle. You can't skip them most of the time, unless you use glitches that I don't know how to use because I'm not a speedrunner, and by following this guide you are making a mistake. This chamber is annoying because of this timed portal thing. This is fixed in Portal 2, but unfortunately here we have to rely on the old reliable portal bumping like this to get through this section. Right, the door is locked. Well, what I meant to do is that you actually need to solve this normally because I don't know how else to do it. This would be very convenient if I could portal bump through this, but I don't think I can because the floor is weird here, and yeah, I don't know how to skip this. You know, sometimes you gotta wait, so you don't need to go through anything else. You can just put a portal here and exit this location already without picking up the portal gun if you already have it, like me. You only need one of these cubes, actually. I know there are 2 of them in the chamber, but the other one is useless. Unfortunately, this platform is really fucking slow. But, yeah. If you remember how to solve all of these puzzles, then it's gonna be really easy to get through them. That's the key, pretty much. You just have to remember how to do it. And you're gonna do it faster if you do it enough times. Because you remember the solutions. A portal here and put a portal here. And this will go directly into the thing that it needs to go to, and then you make sure to be really fast, because otherwise you're gonna have to wait longer, and no one wants to wait. We're trying to be fast. Now this is really funny, because she's saying that this test is impossible, but it's actually really easy, because you don't need this cube. Once again, you can just do this, and get through this really easy and quickly. This is my favorite part of the game, because it's momentum. So if you sprint and you... So if you jump and use control... I know it's possible, I've done this before to get on this second platform already, god fucking damn it. So in here you need to go fast. This timed portal thing is so annoying, you have to wait. And we don't want to wait, we have to do it fast. So in order to do it fast, I think the best way to do it would be to go over here, you put a portal like over here maybe, and then you just fall down gently onto this platform so you can get this portal gun and click the button and get out of here as soon as possible before anything else happens. Ignore her, I'm not sure why she's here actually, but you probably shouldn't have her in your own game. Don't worry about it, just proceed as normal. After you get here, make sure to save your game, and then you can do some sick throw to make sure that the cube gets thrown onto the button. If you fail, you can always reload and try again. God fucking damn it, why can I not do this? I will succeed one day. But not today. Now this is a really fun one, because she's saying that this test can take a very long time, but it's actually not gonna take a long time at all, because all you have to do is go to this button here and put a cube here. Then you go over here yourself to stand on the button, never mind. Now this is funny because she's saying that this can take a very long time, but it's not gonna take a long time at all, because all you have to do is to put a portal here on the button, push the cube onto the button, get on the goddamn button, please don't fall Now this is funny because she's saying that this can take a very long time, but it's not gonna take a long time at all. All you have to do is go over here to this button, go to this button, then make another portal above this button here, and put a cube here, and god fucking damn it! Now this is funny because she's saying that this can take a very long time, but it's not gonna take a long time at all. All you have to do is to put a portal here, go to this button, then make another one here, and make sure the cube runs on the button, thank you. Now you can go over here and use it like that. Speedrunners can do it in less than a second. I'm not one of those, but I got this. I know what I'm doing. You can trust me. This is a fun one because this is a completely legal skip that doesn't require any cheating whatsoever. And here we are, that's literally the entire test chamber skipped in just one simple move. Using momentum to get through this is actually very inconvenient. What I would suggest doing instead is disable gravity so you can fly through this and then turn it back to normal. This here is also not very convenient to get through, but you can always just no-clip through sections that you don't want to solve normally, so let's do it. This guy is gonna try to attack you, but you can get rid of him, so yeah, just ignore that. Now, you don't actually need to worry about this puzzle here. This puzzle sucks, I never know how to solve it, it's annoying. What you need to do instead is to do this, what I'm doing right now, which is get through this like... Not like that. What you need to do is to get through it like that by putting portals like that and making sure that you're gonna be facing the right direction with your keys so that you can actually skip this acid pit and everything else that's in there. You can do the same thing here as last time, so align the portals properly and stuff. Go over here and then just jump through this. Nothing simpler than that. Here you can just do portal bumping to get on the other side already, skipping the waiting section with the door. And over here you can do the same thing, because you can just portal bump your way over here and make sure not to die, because dying in this situation would actually suck. You need this turret and disintegrate it. That's gonna be a very important step because it actually skips something later on. So make sure to always disintegrate this one turret. I hate this section because it requires you to have a companion cube. You can actually skip the companion cube and this whole entire section easily, so make sure not to die because there are pellets thrown at your way, just make sure to avoid it. Portal bump over here and you can exit. Except, right, you need to euthanize your companion cube. You need to destroy it, to kill it. And it's left over here, where... Well, yeah, I fucked myself. I need to go back for it. So just go through this normally, deflect the I was gonna say deflect the pellets. Now that you have the cube, you can portal bump. And here you go, get on the button. Now you need to sprint through this section to make sure you're gonna have enough time to do it, so... Yep, here it goes. Now this section here is interesting because you can actually put a portal over here if you're precise enough with your aim. And then you can get over here and... You can put a portal over here if your aim is precise enough, and then you can go over here and make sure not to fall into acid. Now that you're here, you can do something really fun. Put a portal down here, wait a while, go over here, and just jump through this portal here. You don't need to kill the turrets or mess with anything else that's in here. Now you make sure to be careful not to die and go over here like this. The portal I placed on the other side is orange, so if you just leave the purple portal here, you're free. And so you put a portal here and here. You jump through this. And you put a portal on the other side. Now that you're on the other side, I'm not gonna skip this section here because I actually like it. That's my favorite part of the game. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it fun? Some tests require time travel. Just make sure if you see your old self in the testing track, do not interact with them. This does not need to be activated because we don't need the platform. Now that you made it to the fireplace, you can get out of here by putting a portal up here. It's very simple, so just follow standard procedures, do the same things you always do, and into the tube. Now I know the title of this video is how to beat portal fast, and unfortunately waiting is not really fast, but sometimes we have no other choice and we have to wait. There we go. Actually, try not to be as fast as I was this time, so we make sure that this tube is gonna reach this portal before we jump. Now you go over here, you get rid of this turret and... Oh, that was the wrong door. It's this door here. That was my bad. It's this door here that lets you get through this, so let's get through this and let's leave this hellish dimension. And welcome to the worst part of the entire goddamn game that I have no idea how to do properly, so I think the best way to do it is to just get on this catwalk here and when you're on the railing you can jump. Unfortunately sprinting takes away your aux power, so you have to watch out for that, but other than that sprinting is very convenient. Now I think it's best if we don't activate this button and just, you know, break some glass, whatever, who cares, it doesn't matter. Now you will need a rocket for this, but this should be enough. Yep, it works. So now that we have the cube, we can get on it and make a portal over here. You can skip this entire boss fight relatively easy if you just go all the way to this catwalk up here and make sure to fall on it. You don't actually even need to initiate the boss fight with the turrets, you can just skip this entirely. It's that easy. Now the final boss fight, yeah, whatever. We can just blow her up a couple of times. I'm out of ammo, but that shouldn't be a problem. A shotgun will do. Now you just need to knock them over to make sure that they are gonna be knocked over, because they are actually frozen in space until you do it. Now that you have all the cores, you need to make sure that they are gonna be next to the incinerator. And now that they are all here, we go over here to initiate the incinerator, and it's really that simple. That's all there is to it. You beat the whole game pretty much. You just have to make sure to be fast enough to... Oh my god, I wasn't fast enough. Not a problem. You can just do it again and finish this. If you go this way, over here is the final radio that no one has deciphered yet. Just letting you know it's here. And we are outside. All we have to do is to just exit and enjoy the beautiful scenery.